What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dead on Dave. Thanks for coming back to the channel. This is that special time of year. We're getting really close, just a few days away from when 30 guys are going to step into a ring with a dream. Everybody has an opportunity to go headline WrestleMania, and it all begins at one of the most exciting and game-changing events in all of wrestling, and that, of course, is the Royal Rumble. And this is an exciting one this year. And this is the first time I get to express all of that and share everything with you guys, the YouTube community, and the Dead on Dave Productions community, Joe Crony Universe, all of you guys. So it really means a lot, and I'm very excited about it. To celebrate, to commemorate, I'm having a whole bunch of people, everybody that you know, some maybe you don't, that coming on and going to share some moments and predictions of the Royal Rumble with you. But first, it's my turn. I start because I am Dave. So time to get Daved in the face. One of my favorite moments of all time is they both come from the back-to-back Shawn Michaels victories. The first one, the legendary Skin the Cat Royal Rumble. I mean, my God, that was a great Rumble. And Shawn going from beginning to end, skinning the cat and taking out the Bulldog. You know why? Because the Bulldog shouldn't have turned his back on a man like Michaels. He should have known better, and he paid for it. And Shawn goes on to have a legendary career, and it all really started going right there. The argument can be made that the barbershop is when his star started to rise, but in fact, that Rumble is when things started to go straight up for old HBK. Then the next year he wins it again in what is affectionately become known as the Jobber Royal Rumble because it was just no star power at all. But Shawn Michaels eliminates Big Daddy Cool Diesel, his former friend and bodyguard, with a super kick over the top rope, and it was awesome. A really cool moment. But for me, you know, the Chris Benoit Royal Rumble, that was big for me. Because I was such a big fan of Chris Benoit. I know we really can't talk about those things anymore, but I'll do what I want because I'm Dead on Dave. So the Benoit Rumble meant a lot. The Three Faces of Foley Royal Rumble, you know, when we saw all three faces of Mick Foley, that was awesome. Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind, all in the same Royal Rumble. And he still couldn't friggin' win. Unbelievable. But for me, the greatest Royal Rumble is the Royal Rumble that legitimized the event. And that, of course, is the 1992 Spectacular, where Ric Flair entered number 4, I believe, and goes all the way to win the vacated World Heavyweight Championship. My God, it was awesome. Woo! Mean Gene! Woo! We're gonna ride Space Mountain all night long, Daddy! Woo! Woo, woo, woo! That jet flying, Rolex wearing, geez, I messed it up, but it doesn't matter because I'm Dead on Dave and we rock the place. That limousine riding, kiss stealing, wheel dealing, son of a gun, Ric Flair, the man, winning the title. That is my favorite Royal Rumble moment, and it's not even a close second. Also, quick honorable mention, John Cena, that surprise entrance and subsequent victory in, 2008, that was awesome. I had just seen him, like, not even 60 days prior while I was in Iraq. The shirt that I caught. Yeah, from Shawn Michaels, I caught it there. But when I met him, he still had his arm in a sling. He was very weak. You could feel it. I shook his hand, and I felt it. Man, God, by the way, John Cena's hands. It was like I was wearing a John Cena mitten. It was incredible. But it's still, the Ric Flair moment, that's it for me. That's the best Royal Rumble moment ever. With a tear in my eye, this is the greatest moment in my career. Woo! Bobby Heenan freaking out. Mr. Perfect. Oh, it was awesome. It was great. Great moment. Great moment. Legendary. For this year's Rumble, I was high on the Daniel Bryan bandwagon. I thought he was going to win it. But the way things are going, the way they are booking it, it is becoming more and more clear to at least me that Roman Reigns is probably going to win the Rumble. And because I cherish being right more than anything else, I'm going to go with what I think is probably most likely going to happen, and that is Roman Reigns. I still think Daniel Bryan has a chance, but I think they have other plans for him. I have no idea as to what, but I think that there's other plans for him. Bray Wyatt, if the Undertaker thing is not going to happen, if he's not going to cost Brock Lesnar the title, which I thought he was going to do, and Seth Rollins was going to walk out with the championship, I'm not so sure of that now. I'm starting to back off of that a little bit because I'm not quite positive that's going to happen. I hope it will because it'll be awesome, but I don't think so. Maybe Bray Wyatt is still going to be – he's been built up like this for The Undertaker. Maybe that's going to happen. Maybe not. Maybe Bray Wyatt, who I believe is the dark horse candidate in this match. I think he can really – he's got an opportunity. He's got a very good chance to win this thing. So does Dolph Ziggler. I think he's got a really good chance to win it just because of his the love, the support the fans have. Now, there's rumors of backstage heat on Ziggler right now, but I don't know if that's true. So that may have canceled out any chance he has to win it. There's a couple others who could win the damn thing, but logically, it comes down to Reigns and Bryan. I mean, Ambrose has a chance too. I mean, do not count the lunatic fringe out of that. But Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, I believe those are your two front runners. Daniel Bryan might have something else going on, so I think Roman Reigns will probably win it and will go on to WrestleMania to take on, more than likely, Brock Lesnar. They might get another guy involved in that main event as well. That would not shock me at all. Maybe it's Seth Rollins. Maybe he cashes in his Money in the Bank contract in a legit way just to put himself into the main event. There's a very good possibility that happens. So, I don't know. But here's what I do know. I got a bunch of other people that want to express their opinions and thoughts about the Royal Rumble. And you know what? I'm really pissed off myself because, Joe Cronin, this is your fault. I just did the Andre Corbiel finger twirl. But you know what? It's an homage to the man, Andre Corbiel, who I hope you're getting better soon. And I really wish you were here to be able to share your thoughts and opinions. I mean, he's never been on this show, but maybe he will be. Maybe he'd want to be. Probably not. He didn't answer my request. But maybe you'll be on the show someday and you can express your opinions then. But I hope you get better. We're going to take it away to me, who's getting opinions from other people. Take it away, Dave and others. Yeah, that's right. I got Tommy Talks. Tommy NC 2010 is here with me because he is going to share with us his impression of the Royal Rumble and maybe a moment or two that stood out to him, if he has any. Tommy, what's up, my friend? Thanks for coming on real quick.
Well, the Royal Rumble is very prestige. It's a electrifying moment. It's 30 men that get inside of 30 sweaty men that are wanting to take the chance to take that shot, to be the best that they can. And you know who's going to be the best this year? Yes! 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 That's the man.
You're going with Daniel Bryan.
I'm going with Daniel Bryan.
Awesome.
He is the man. It's going to take the company by the balls, and he's going to go into the future. And I have to say, Triple H, this is my opinion to you. Right here. That's my opinion right there to you, Triple H. And you, Stephanie. Stephanie, how about this? How about you spin on this one? And Triple H, how about you suck on this one? Because those are what I have to say to you. Because remember what you used to say. You know what? Shawn Michaels carried you. And the fact is that you hate small guys now. So you know what I have to say to you, Triple H? Daniel Bryan's going to win at the Royal Rumble. And then he's going to go all the way to WrestleMania, and I hope he takes that belt and shoves it so far up your rear end that you can taste it. And if you smell what Daniel Bryan is cooking.
All right. We got a prediction
Rumble.
And some thoughts out of Tommy NC 2010. Pretty awesome. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you.
And I want to, I hope I don't know if I'll be able to watch the Royal Rumble, but the fact is that I have my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping Daniel Bryan's not going to get knocked over that top rope. That's just my...
I got a feeling you might be disappointed. I got a bad feeling about this one.
What, because the Authority?
No, I don't think the authorities got Sting to worry about now. I don't think that's going to be their primary focus. I think I was on the Daniel Bryan bandwagon for winning the Rumble, but the way things are looking, the only one I see who really legitimately has a shot is Roman Reigns, and so I see Roman Reigns taking it. Unfortunately, and believe me, it kills me to say that, but I see Roman Reigns taking it.
Wow. You know, are you still recording right now?
Yes, I am, but we can wrap it up real quick.
I just want to say to the Dead on Dave fans. I just want to say to the Dead on Dave fans, I'm glad to be a part of the Dead on Dave productions. And I have some stuff coming up in the future I'm excited about, but I'm not going to release it just yet.
Okie dokie.
But the fact is, there's going to be some excitement coming up soon. But the fact is, folks, the Dead on Dave Productions is brought to you by Dead on Dave, and also brought to you by Joe Cronin. Remember, like and subscribe on their channels, and remember, please support Joe Cronin. Throw a penny at his face. Support him somehow. The guy needs to have a house. He needs to have benefits. So, folks, take that coin and shove it up Joe Cronin's rear end, because the fact is, Joe Cronin needs to jiggle and make some noise when he shakes.
Let's turn Joe Cronin into a piggy bank. A 80-year-old woman's change purse. Well, that's what we'll turn his sphincter into. Sounds good to me. Tommy, you're a character as always. I appreciate you sharing the thoughts, man. And now, to switch things up a little bit, I am joined by one of my absolute favorite viewers, and he asked some of the best questions, posted some of the best comments in the comment section. It is the one, the only. Look at that muscles. That's why they call him Abstract Muscle. What do you look
What's
at this
up?
guy? What's going on, partner?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm alive, man. We're talking Rumble. We got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. It's the Rumble week. Things are intense. So I ask you, my friend, what are your favorite memories from Royal Rumble's past?
I have to say, one that's, I don't know if it sticks in people's mind a lot. It's when Maven drop kicked fucking Undertaker, and you saw his face, and everybody was like, what the fuck? That's Maven?
That's a good one.
Yeah. And it was all about just like, yo, he's basically dead. And that whole thing, that whole feud that you just seen this kid get up and fucking get chokeslammed and get, killed.
The dead meat Maven friggin' thing. Oh my god. I completely forgot it. That's a good one.
Yeah.
No one else has brought up anywhere near as good as that one. That's a great one.
Yeah, that's actually, it's one of my favorites, just because like when you watch it, you're just like, all right. Oh shit. You had to take a step back, you had to take a seat back, you had to take your girlfriend, get her off your dick for a second and be like, wait, bitch, that's a drop kick.
Oh, wait, bitch. That's right. That's a drop kick, bitch. What's the matter with you?
You know what I'm saying? And it was just, I don't know, it's so surreal how this guy did it, and then, he was nobody.
Yeah, and you know what? It's with that type of a beginning, you would have thought that something would have came of Maven, and just nothing did. And but what are you going to do? Some people rise to the top, some people fall flat on their face. You got any other good memories?
I do, but it's mainly not like eliminate. It's just like how you see people come in. Mm-hmm. You'll see like, I don't like, nowadays it's like, hey, here's a legend.
Oh yeah, the surprise returns. Yeah.
It's just like, give me something like how it was back in the day, where it was like, holy shit, okay, fucking, let's just say when Kane was coming in, oh shit, it's Kane. Mm-hmm. Not, oh shit, it's him. All right, now I'm going over the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hold your hand on the fucking way down. It's like, nah, I'm used to that old shit. I'm used to that. Oh, my God, what the fuck? Oh, my God, it's giant. Yeah. Oh, my.
So you're not a big fan of, like, when Diesel made his surprise appearance and stuff? When he came back to the...
It's nah.
No?
I mean, it's classic. It's cool and stuff, but I'm more into...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm into,
they're not going to win the damn thing.
Exactly. Even... the bullshit of, I forgot which year it was, when the Rumble was here in New York, in the Madison.
Talking 2008, the Cena Rumble?
Yeah, the Cena one. When he came out and you see Triple H's face and he's just like that, even if it was wrote all over everywhere, it was still like that shock factor that you got to see.
That one wasn't written anywhere. That one was complete 100% surprise.
Oh, that was like that. Okay.
Yeah. That one nobody knew about that. It's funny. I've talked about it a couple times with some other people in the same type of segment, because this is a segment involved in a very large show with all kinds of other people. You'll see you'll see the end product. But we talked about that because I actually saw Cena in Iraq not 60 days before this, and he was messed up. That arm was fucked up. It was in a sling.
Okay, yeah, I remember you were mentioning that with somebody.
And it was such a surprise. That I liked that one. That one was a real shocking return. Edge's return when he came back to win the Rumble, that was great.
And Jericho was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
And you seen the beard, so you seen that whole. I don't know.
It was awesome.
It's like,
I agree.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Hell yeah.
Shifting to this year's Rumble, what are your predictions for this year's Royal Rumble?
Yes. Believe. Oh, no, stop. I want to say I hope Bryan makes it. If he doesn't, because of the same shit that they're going to be pulling, I would like Ambrose. I mean, I know he fell down from whatever position he had, and now Bryan's back, and they have fucking Reigns, and they got fucking colorful Fruity Tooty. You know what I'm saying? John Cena, you can't see me. It's definitely, there's a lot of dogs in this race. There's a lot. I mean, even if Randy came back, you know, I'm a fan of Randy, even if he's a dickhead. Yeah. But man, like, there's just so many people that, you know, you could say, yeah, Ambrose all the way. And then next, you know, Dick, Tom, and Harry could be like, I want fucking Tyson Kidd to win.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if we're gonna get a Tyson Kidd thing, but I think
oh, of course not.
I think Wyatt is he's the dark horse here. I think he can win this thing. I think there's an outside chance they can give it to Ziggler. There's an outside chance that everything that he's done. I know that there's allegedly some backstage heat on him. I don't know if that's true.
There's always heat on this guy.
That's true. There's always heat on Ziggler. But I don't know. You know, to me, it depends on who's going to win the main event. Who do you got in the main event? Walking out with the World Heavyweight Championship? Who do you got? I
mean, I have Brock is, you know, after this week, like you guys said, and I had to go back and watch 3 times how he flipped fucking fat ass Big Show.
Woo!
Which is crazy because if you've seen over the years, Big Show has taken that F5 so differently, and then now he's just like, nope, I'll just take it straight back.
Yeah. He's old.
Which is, you know, it's good for him. Oh, right? Fuck. Rollins does look good. Obviously, I'm not pulling for Cena.
Yeah.
But, you know, it would be crazy if, I mean, I'm 50%. You know, if the Beast walks out with the belt, it's good. You know, I would say Rollins. Not because everyone's going with it, just because it feels like it could be different.
I want everyone to remember who was the first to get on this Seth Rollins winning the fucking Rumble or winning the main event. It was this guy. I've had that shit called for months, but now I'm starting to back off of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm starting to back off of it. What happened on Monday changed my mind on a lot of things. I think this could be the most interfered with match in the history of main events.
Yeah, I could believe it.
So many people could be getting involved. Orton might get involved. Undertaker might get involved. Rusev might get involved. Sting might get involved. Hunter might get involved. I mean, like, it's ridiculous how many people might get involved in this match.
We need a champion, though.
We do. We need someone there.
We need a champion. We don't need we need a champion. That's it.
I agree 100%. And if Brock wants to actually be there and be visible and defend, if we see what we saw on Monday, I want that Brock Lesnar. That's what I want. That's a special attraction.
Right.
You know
but you know what it is? I think it's just the almighty dollar being thrown to Brock like a stripper, you know what I'm saying, with a $5 ass.
They pay him like 1.5 in appearance, you know? I mean, damn.
And it's like, and it's crazy because, you know, it's not, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm telling you, it has to be like, all right, come on, here's a little bit more. Come on out. Shake your ass for me. Shake your ass. Paul, come, you shake your ass, you fat fuck.
Right. So shit, give us something.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to go back. I'm pulling for Ambrose. I mean, I know, you know, he's like that. Of course I'm a fan of Wyatt. If he wins, I'll be hyped. I'll be definitely hyped because that's, again, something different rather than having a face. I don't know. Batista last year was face when he won the Rumble.
Technically, but he was getting booed so much, he might as well been a heel.
Yeah, I mean, but that's still a technical. It would be cool to see something like, you know, the outside force, you know, of Wyatt coming in. He's like, yo, I win. You know, not like Miz, you know, hiding off in the shadows, something like that. Just straight up being in there, taking the last guy out, and everybody's like, fuck, I really thought it was going to be Bryan.
Yeah.
You know, and then Bryan's story, I'm going to sound like a dick and a heel, but it was already written. You know, it was already written. It's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
he's the underdog forever.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I love Bryan. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love him. I don't want to see him get hurt. I don't want to see his career end. And honestly, you're right. We've seen this story. Does he deserve to have a long title run? Absolutely. Does it need to be right now? No, it really doesn't. It doesn't need to be right now.
Yeah.
I think now's the time for a changing of the guard, and I think Seth Rollins is the guy to lead that charge. And I don't have a problem with giving it to Reigns if Lesnar – oh, my wife looks pretty. If
hello, wife.
Hello, wife, yeah. If Lesnar does retain, I think the only guy who can win it is Reigns.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't really want to see that match, and it could be a fucking train wreck, but who knows. But it is what it is. Hey, look, man, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. You are the man.
No problem, brother.
This was Abstract Muscle. Give him the guns. Give him the guns. That's right. All right, brother, you take it easy. And now I'm joined with the limey bastard himself, the guy from across the pond, the fish and chip eater, the beef eater, the bangers and mash masterpiece himself, the guy who's probably so high he doesn't even know who the fuck I am, Ed Crowley. What's going on, buddy?
What the fuck you want, man? Come stir me up in my crib, yo. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, man?
Right. At least you're not telling me to pour honey over myself and kill myself in the middle of the ring.
know. I watched that video. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, I love that. I hope it was like Howard Stern show or something.
It was insane. So you're here for a purpose, my friend. You and me can get off topic very, very easily. So, favorite Royal Rumble moments, go!
Bob Backlund, 93. His long-lasting stint in the 93 Rumble is one of my probably favourite moments.
Really?
The applause he got from the crowd, instant fan ever since. Definitely one of my most memorable wrestling moments of all time. Not just Rumble, but yeah, absolutely for me, yeah.
You're not just being a hipster right now.
I'm really not, no. I love Bob Backlund to death, man.
Any others that stand out for you?
Jerry Lawler hiding under the ring.
That was great.
That was brilliant. I fucking love that. I really wanted him to win just for how clever he was for doing that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Any others?
Didn't Doink do something?
Doink had a few spots.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a particular thing because I know he had the double Doink thing at WrestleMania 9. Mm-hmm. I can't remember if there was something very similar with the Rumble as well. I wasn't too sure if something had been done with that.
I don't remember.
Brett beating the shit out of Owen and Bob Backlund when they were coming down to the ring in the 95 Rumble, I think it was. That was quite cool. I like that.
How about when Davey Boy Smith thought he won the Rumble and he didn't, and it was Shawn Michaels?
Fuck you for bringing it up.
Wasn't that great?
No, it fucking well
I won the Rumble! No, I didn't. That was great.
No? I've never let that go.
No?
I've never let that go.
That's okay. As far as this year goes, my friend, what are your Royal Rumble predictions for this year?
Okay, Kai and Ty return. And
I don't even know what to do with
I don't know if I sound like a robot right now, but like I did last time in the video. But yeah, I think Bryan to win. Obviously,
you're staying on Bryan, really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Even with all the bullshit that's happening right now and all the booking that is clearly pointing to Reigns, you're gonna stay with Bryan.
Yes, I am.
See, I've jumped off of it.
Really?
I've jumped off, and I've also backed off my crazy prediction as well. So.
Well, the thing is, I think Reigns will be there at the end. I think it'll be Reigns and Bryan, man.
If you have to pick an alternate victor, who would you pick?
Well, then I'd pick Reigns, obviously, okay. But I just see Bryan winning it.
Okay, cool. All right, who do you see him facing at WrestleMania? Who's the champion heading into WrestleMania?
Oh, Rollins.
Wow. Everybody wants to come on the Rollins bandwagon now.
It's not the Rollins bandwagon. I'm not crawling on anyone's bandwagon.
It was
I just think
I was the guy who started that shit. Now everybody wants to start thinking it's a good idea. Well, guess what? I've gone away from it, motherfuckers. Lesnar's probably held on to the belt now, and that even more means that Bryan will not be winning the Rumble. So
all I'm saying is I'm not on the on the Rollins bandwagon. I just think that's probably what they're going to do.
that's what I was thinking, but now I'm not so sure. We'll see what happens. All right, thank you, Ed Kroll. You are the man, the myth, and go ahead, spark that thing up. Peace.